regarding our research and innovation ecosystems. We want to measure the participation of the outermost regions in H2020, and the regions have been working on the regional diagnosis for quite some time, since April. So we are now in July, so it's an occasion for us to measure the progress that have been made by each region. It's also an occasion to exchange on the methodology difficulties that some regions may be facing, and it is also a way for us to learn about each other, to know more about the participation of different islands, and to identify the potential similarities and differences between the different regions and the factors that may influence the performance. I'm actually very satisfied. We had nice presentation from the different regions. We started WP2 sessions with a series of presentation when each region could actually present a diagnosis to the others. It was really fruitful in the sense that we have seen the results of the work. We've seen people mobilizing themselves, and we've also drafted the first comparative analysis, so it was an occasion to compare the results to the different regions and to know more about each other.
Fully answered our expectations, because we have been able to run this workshop where we had this fruitful exchange of work with all the partners, because now we know what is the view and the perspective of the other partners. And for us, as Madeira, as a partner region, it is very relevant because, first of all, because we are all outermost regions, and so we have a lot of similarities, but sometimes there are solutions that other partners already have in place, or they have in mind, that we have not foreseen. There are also different approaches that we can easily, let's say, kind of easily adapt to our context, to our regional context, in our case in Madeira. And also there are some partners where we have a traditional relationship, because, for example, we have this Interreg program with the Açores and Canarias, but there is no Interreg for the outermost regions. So imagine that there was an Interreg for outermost regions, then we would have more collaboration with the partners, and we had the opportunity to have this in this project and in this meeting, this seminar, with all the other outermost regions. So we really take a baggage full of ideas and proposals.
Ce séminaire nous a permis d'atteindre quand même nos attentes pour une deuxième étape, puisque la première étape a été faite aux Canaries. Et effectivement, nous ressentons avec beaucoup d'idées, beaucoup de projets en tête, pour déjà pouvoir le rapporter à nos acteurs et appliquer également tout ce que nous avons vu aujourd'hui comme bonne pratique, comme mode de fonctionnement au niveau des RUP. Donc nous essayons sur notre territoire de les appliquer et surtout de les performer et d'atteindre justement non pas la même échelle que nos voisins RUP. L'idée n'est pas justement de se mettre en compétition, mais d'être ensemble et de vraiment de constituer une task force pour notre territoire et également pour les RUP à venir.
En esta segunda reunión ya hemos podido ver que se han avanzado en el desarrollo de los distintos paquetes de trabajo, ya estamos más en sintonía y conocemos mejor las capacidades y la situación en la que está cada región, y yo creo que bueno, que es un buen punto de un buen comienzo para ir consiguiendo todos los objetivos que nos hemos marcado dentro del proyecto.
After this week in reflection, we believe as a team that we've already gained so much in terms of knowledge, in terms of information, and we're looking forward to the collaborations that we've already begun with the other ORs and those that we're going to continue to have in the future. We are happy to be here and happy to be on this adventure for Forward.
Alors, ce séminaire, il a apporté beaucoup de réponses parce qu'on se rend compte qu'il y a des outils qui sont à disposition de nos chercheurs, de nos territoires qu'on connaît vraiment mal, qu'on ne sait pas comment accéder, on ne sait même pas qu'ils existaient. Et aujourd'hui, on se rend compte que l'Europe nous accompagne, qui met à nos dispositions des outils fabuleux. Et maintenant, c'est à nous de nous en saisir et pour pouvoir avoir une recherche d'excellence sur nos territoires. Il faut savoir que la Guadeloupe est très motivée à des projets de recherche assez avancés, tout ce qui est changement climatique, donc érosion côtière, et scénario de changement climatique, mais aussi sur l'agriculture dans les territoires tropicaux insulaires. Donc ça va nous permettre de continuer à avancer sur ces thématiques, mais aussi d'autres comme l'énergie ou même la santé.
I think it was really good for us to be able to discuss on the differences that we had in the regions, not only with respect to the project activities, so maybe the difficulties that some partners might have in finding data because they don't have research organization in their countries, in the regions. In other cases, they simply have maybe lack or poor dialogue with the research organization. Sometimes they have too many research organizations to coordinate with, so it was good that we could discuss this. And also think the workshops that we had to plan the next activities were really good because they oblige us to really think on the field instead of at the project level, on the paper level, but really think on what we have to do. So I think that this type of meetings are really worthy. Even if it took very long time to get to Réunion, it was definitely worth it.
As a conclusion of this event, I can say that Forward is in a good path. So it was a very good opportunity to get to know what are the works that have been developing in each region. And mainly, the diagnosis and mapping really bring to light all the challenges that we have, but above all the common challenges that we want to overcome together. So this was very important also to really pinpoint what are our common goals. And we are in the right path, I'm sure. And it was a very interesting and unique opportunity.
L'échange a été très fructueux, surtout au niveau des ateliers. On a pu toucher du doigt les parties de convergence que nous avions, mais aussi quelques différences qui ne sont pas négligeables. Et concernant la Guyane, nous avons une spécificité. Bien sûr, nous sommes un territoire continental, mais cependant, nous avons tous un environnement marin et c'est l'un des aspects qui nous rassemble entre l'isolement et l'espace marin sur lesquels on a pas mal d'actions communes à conduire.